So, Genlock.
No.
You know what'd be really fucking cool?
No?
Dinosaur faunus.
Huh.
That would be neat.
Like, as in big?
Or
That does raise a question. Like, extinct animal faunus.
That would be neat. That would be really neat.
Yeah. Somebody with just raptor claws. Short little arms and a big head. Why have you done this, mother? Why?
Help! Help! Kill me! I'd slit my throat if I could reach. But still, just little food for thought there. Little, a couple of thoughts going on.
Stop printing! Oh my god!
It's fine, I can't hear it. I'll audio clean it out.
Ignore the printer in the background.
Okay.
Pay no attention to the printing in the background.
You know Gasai, don't you? The infamous, the preeminent yandere character?
Yeah.
I'm sure you've seen her image before.
I've seen her. She's the pink-haired one, right?
Oh, that narrows it down to like 80% of anime ever. A pink-haired chick.
Hey, Discord is back up.
Oh, that was fucking back up.
Let me get you the Gasai face
anyway.
so you know exactly who we're talking about. Because it's pretty famous.
She looks kind of familiar, and the lighting is kind of weird, though. But
Yeah, she's from Mirai Nikki, which is a show that, I guess, spoilers for Mirai Nikki, which has been out for probably about 6 years now, I want to say. Spoilers for the everyone lives.
She's from Mariah Nikki, not to be confused with Mariah Carey, who is famous for All I Want for Christmas Is You. And since it's like the end of November, I think adding that to the tags is going to get me like a huge boost in SEO views. So thanks for bringing that up, just tangentially.
I wouldn't be lying if I didn't say that was the first name that came to mind as well when I heard that title.
Mirai Nikki, which sounds a lot like Nikki, which is my son's name. My son who is dead. Thanks for bringing it up. So now you can add Game Grumps to the tag.
Oh, dude, this video is gonna get millions of views, and it's gonna get demonetized.
Yep.
God, I look horrendous.
Oh, you're telling me. Not only do I have to edit your face, I have to edit my face. So I know all about horrendous.
But worst of all, you have to edit Raymond's face.
I have to edit his audio. His audio is significantly worse than his face. I don't even know how he manages to clip some like he does. He clipped half of his track yesterday.
Sorcery.
It was like the bottom half of his waveform was clipped off, but the top half was fine. How?
It is the power of his semblance.
Yeah.
And gods know they just don't fucking care about naming convention.
No,
because they use lies first. They use Ren's last name.
Yes.
Wait, yeah, Ren is his last name, so they use his last name. So why not use Oscar?
I still get comments about that even after Volume 4. People are like, no. Ren's mom just referred to him as his last name in the flashback. Because that's something you do to your little 8-year-old son.
Actually, fun fact, there's a guy I went to school with whose name was
Barney Rubble.
His family runs a tuck shop in town. And even everyone calls him
Fred Flintstone's friend.
He has siblings. He has a full expanded family that lives throughout the city. Everyone, including his mother and father, call him
Fred Flintstone's friend. Yeah, I know. Some people just like their last name.
Yeah.
But that doesn't change. Like, the DMV wouldn't call him Fred Flintstone's friend. Like, the school he went to wouldn't put him in the registry as Barney Rubble. No last name.
True, but they will call
Should we say his name?
What?
He said his family owns a shop.
Right.
Should we say his name? Oh, nobody thinks
Barney Rubble
is a real name.
I think maybe you should probably like bleep that.
Yeah, I'll cut it.
It's gonna sound, no, if you bleep, it's gonna sound like you're swearing like over and over and over and over.
Everybody calls him Beep.
Okay, no. Let's see.
I'll
Everything is funnier when you add a censor beep
I'll
in
replace it with
Barney Rubble
and
Fred Flintstone's friend.
Okay. Here's the thing. I'm going to say the name. I'm going to say the word
Barney Rubble
as in
Fred Flintstone's friend. Barney Rubble.
You will take the sound clip
Barney Rubble.
and paste it over those scenes. So
No, I'll find the Game Grumps when they did
Barry, edit out this episode.
Every video is funnier with a censor beep.
yes.
Yeah, but we don't want to think it's like, oh no, they were calling him cunt. Everyone calls him cunt.
Even his parents.
Here's the deal. I've never needed money, per se. I've been a teenager living at my parents' home. But now I am 18, I am at university, and I'm running out of money for food. So, that's fun. So, yeah. I don't want to get a job, because that will be like committing social suicide, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to slowly just die away. So, I'd rather just make some cash doing stuff that I do like doing, which is make YouTube videos.
You have 1,800 subscribers, right?
That is true, yes. I see a lot of people with 100 subscribers say, hey, I'm starting up a Patreon, and I'm like, to who?
Yeah.
Like, fair enough, try it, by all means try it, but, like, you've got to understand your audience here.
Yeah.
I understand that my audience is probably small. That's why I'm not gonna ask for a lot. Like, I think the maximum people can give me is 40. And even then, I'm only allowing one Patreon to do that for, like, a personal sponsorship deal, like Brawny Buck does.
Yeah.
What else was I gonna say? Yeah, fucking $40 covers me at least 2 weeks of food shopping.
Nice.
So if I could get... And I'm not doing it monthly either, I'm doing it per video, so I'm not charging when I can't put out a review for a month. Mm-hmm. And I don't want to force to make reviews, so I took that out of your book, funny enough. Charge them per good review video.
Yes. It's kind of weird, because I feel like a lot of people actually like the monthly thing, even though you can limit your pledge to once a month, even if you're, patroning someone who is charging per video.
That's still...
It's like the best of both worlds, except a lot of people are kind of skittish about donating to somebody who's charging per video.
Well, it depends on the person. Like, my fans know that I barely upload with my current schedule, like, once every few months. So
yeah, you being per month, you'd be paying for a lot of like no video.
Yeah, that's the problem. I want to remain flexible. I don't want to force out a video every month to make them seem like they're getting, a great deal out of it. I'll just keep it flexible, saying, "Hey, you only have to pay me when I get off my ass and make shit." So...
But then there are people like Shammy who work like full balls on a video for more than a month. So, him charging per month is just fine.
Yeah.
Because, like, you know what you're getting.
Oh, yeah, of course. You got people like Digi. Yeah, you got people like Digi who charge per month.
But he makes, like hundreds of videos.
And he does fucking fantastic. Because he is a human content machine, in his own words, But yeah, enough about Patreon. It's fucking for hacks, you sellouts. How dare you get Patreons? You fucking wankers. Let's watch let's do a reaction video which is totally not selling out. So, yes.
Yeah. Once you get your Patreon set up, you can take over some of the editing of these goddamn things.
Oh, I have to do work. I don't want to work for money.
Nobody wants to work for money. That's why you should go to patreon.com/fatmanfalling and British Ninja.
Yes, it's true.
That should be your URL, Fatmanfalling and British Ninja.
Oh, I have to get the Fat Man plug in there somehow.
So, yes. And Ben Saint, obviously.
And Ben Saint at patreon.com/Ben Saint. It's a meme that transcends YouTubers. Hang on, I'll be back in a mo. I think the takeaway's here.
You have to get your...
Yeah, food.
Yes. Good.
So, it turns out £6 doesn't really give you that lot of food, which I'm kind of disappointed by. Again, the whole running out of money thing. Okay, I return.
You have what, Chinese? Or what did you say?
I have Chinese, yeah, and I'm kind of disappointed by it because I went on a rant earlier how I'm kind of running out of money, and my friend was like, hey, we'll get a cheap Chinese, and it turned out to be like £6.
Ooh.
I was like, dude, that better be a lot of food. It is not a lot of food.
Oh.
Like, I had to borrow, like, chips and cook up some rice real quick.
Oh, that's
It tastes alright, I guess.
sort of the trade-off you made. There's either a lot or it's good. Like,
True.
take your pick.
True. But yeah, continue. Where were we on the discussion?
We were talking about Raven and Yang being
Something you put on Twitter.
Sonichu and Shadow.
Yeah.
Because I was talking to Max, the floof artist, and he talked about, like, that Raven and Yang have the exact same face and they're the exact same height. So they're, like, essentially, like, Sonic OC recolors of each other. and then I just made that picture because I'm sick on the inside.
That is very true.
And the only way I can get better is with your support on Patreon.
Pay for Fatman's medical.
Yes. My medical procedures of removing the sickness from my brain.
Yeah, they do this all the time. Like, this is the thing that happened with Chorus. Like, they said they wanted to show, like, this moral gray war, like, no side is truly good or evil. And then they drop the fucking Mercs want to kill everybody plotline, and they completely shoot down the ass.
Did they actually say they wanted Chorus to be...
Yeah, back at the end of season 11 when they finally revealed, oh, hey, there's a civil war going on. That was part of, like, the thing for that.
You see...
Oh no!
This is where I step in and I say this is the reason I didn't like Red vs. Blue after season 5, at least not in its entirety, because it started trying to get into serious subject matter, and I'm just like, I came here to laugh at stupid shit. None of this is funny.
Okay, but season 6 through 10 handled it relatively well, though.
Season 6 through 10 were funny.
They were funny.
They slow degrade,
yeah.
personally, but after 10 for sure, there was a clear cutoff point there where I'm just like, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, 10 was trying to be, like, the emotional wrap-up point, so I can see if you were, like, only in it for, like, the jokes, season 10 would have sucked for you.
Season 10 was the best for me.
Oh, I still think that season 1 is the best, but
Oh, that's fair.
in the, like, gold standard episodes, I go 1, 9, 5, 10. Those are, like, the gold standard episode or seasons for.
Really? You put 9 in front? You put 9
9 is, like, so deep.
Dude, number 3 is my favorite.
Number 3 is good.
Ooh, okay. We're watching Red versus Blue for different reasons.
Yeah.
Dude, the time travel shit was my favorite gag of the entire series. And I love they brought it back up in, I think it was season 5 they brought it back up.
Yeah, it was season 5.
Yeah.
with Yellow Church.
Yeah.
I loved all of that. Everything involving that is my favorite. And also, that's where they introduced Ed from Bare Naked Ladies as Captain Fairwater.
Flowers.
Yeah.
Butch Flowers.
Captain Butch Flowers.
Yeah.
Butch Flowers. Butch Flowers.
So I was like as a fan of Bare Naked Ladies, I'm like, yes, everything is coming up roses and flowers.
I saw them live a couple years ago. They were really good.
Oh yeah, they're great.
Oh yeah,
and they
wonderful.
haven't like degraded from bands I liked in the 90s.
And you can add them to the tags now.
Oh
Fatman.
shit! This is gonna be my biggest video.
Everything, all the tags.
Yeah, to me, Bare Naked Ladies is like one of the only bands I liked in the 90s that hasn't like steadily gone downhill.
Yeah, that's it. That could, yeah.
Sort of after they lost Steve.
Was that before Grinning Streak? Because Grinning Streak was amazing.
That was a few years ago.
Oh god, we used Skype yesterday. It was a mess and a half.
An anus, if you will.
Yes.
Let me just tweak my lighting a little bit. There we go. Now I look all bright and shiny.
Excellent.
And of course, it would not be any Ruby podcast without a little bit of alcohol.
Nice. You're going in the opposite direction. I have coffee.
I'm trying to get into Crow's character. It's the only way to enjoy the show.
There was a character who tried to seduce her way out of a. I was a GM. She tried to seduce her way out of jail. And this was in Avatar, The Last Airbender. It was that setting. She tried to seduce her way out, but she ended up failing her intimidate check. Like she was trying to intimidate the guy out, but then she tried diplomacy or bluff to say that she was trying to seduce him the entire time because she failed intimidate so badly. And so they ended up having loud, raucous sex, which everyone else who was in the adjacent cells had their own perception checks to either hear or not hear. Most of them ended up hearing it. One guy nat 20'd, so he was hearing it in detail. She tried a second time to knock the guy out as he was leaving, as they were just getting their pants on and everything. But he took it as kinky foreplay for a second round. So they went at it again. Everyone rolled perception to hear it, and the other guy did another nat 20. So for the rest of the campaign, the rule was if she was having sex, he could hear it. No matter where she was, when she was, he could hear it across the time stream.
Oh yeah, so the intro's done. I just realized there's a fucking upskirt in the intro.
Well, when the end of this volume, you can do a counter gag.
Oh, I'm gonna.
Yeah. I remember the last, like the end of Avatar, and Zuko's like, yeah, come on, zap me, I'm gonna reverse it on you because I remembered how to do that, and then she's like, I'm not gonna zap you, I'm gonna zap Katara,
Fuck you, waifu, bitch, bam. and then Katara got like a slight amount of water on her and froze her solid, which was nice. Oh, yeah.
Spoilers for Avatar: The Last Airbender.
A show that is over 10 years old.
Yes. And still one of the best cartoons ever.
Oh, yeah. Still my favorite cartoon of all time.
Yes.
So yeah,
too.
maybe if they did something like that with Adam,
Remember last volume and Yang and how months passed and no one realized it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was true because if you'll recall what we were just talking about, Blake's thing happens a month before everyone else's.
Oh, you mean for Blake?
Yes, but the thing is, maybe it's finally come to line up with it. Maybe Blake's has caught up, and we just haven't been getting the information that tells us that it's happened.
Oh, so you mean when Gira said it'll be 2
unfortunately, I
months
remember that.
in episode 3, then when Blake is getting signatures in episode 5, that means that a whole month plus passed.
Possibly. Possibly.
And that's the time frame. They're just really
It's like, it's not hard. It's not hard. You lay down a timeline. It's not hard.
No, it actually doesn't raise further questions, cuz like
5.
if Adam sent his like flash drive message after killing Sienna and it took a month to get there.
Oh god.
Right? That would make sense, right?
But we know that Sienna wasn't dead 2 months before.
That just raises further questions.
I don't know anymore.
No, it doesn't like. What's Raymond sending me? Anything funny?
What's going on here? You damn bird bastard.
He sent me a picture of Toru from Dragon Maid talking to Patricia. Or wait, what the fuck's her name? Dragon waifu from Dark Souls. Patricia? That's not her name. God, I can't believe I don't remember her name. I'm gonna just commit seppuku right now.
Raven, I think you got 2 verbs confused. If you're there to fuck up the huntsman, not fuck them.
Yeah.
Because I think you kind of wound up with a little issue on the side there that's currently biting you.
Yeah, I got it now.
Did we talk about this in a reaction, or did we only talk about this when Murderer Birds was here?
I was not there for that conversation, so.
I think that Raven doesn't actually know about pregnancy. Like, she didn't actually understand that sex made babies.
I think that was only when we were talking with Murder of Birds, which you can now put in the tags.
Yeah. This reaction video featuring secondhand mentioning of a conversation we had with Murder of Birds.
Yeah, I wasn't there for that one. I saw you guys talking when I got home from work. I saw you guys there, and I was just like, they're probably talking about something important. I shouldn't interrupt.
No, we were just shooting the shit, playing a video that never came to fruition.
Yeah, it still might. But anyways, I was talking about like Raven growing up in the woods, growing up so far removed from society that Crow didn't even know what a skirt was, even though he knew what a kilt was, which doesn't make any sense.
Well, I mean, the Scottish Highlands, I mean, they all wear kilts, and it was just kind of a thing.
Yeah.
They were pretty far removed from British society. So
Yeah. But
I don't know. I'm pulling that out of my ass.
So it's Raven.
Oh my God.
apparently not, though. So, like, I would bet that she actually, like, didn't know about the correlation between sex and pregnancy when she fucked Ty. And that's why she left him.
Yeah.
Like, she felt betrayed, like he lied to her about, like, because he probably said, like, finger quotes, where's my guy shit, like, oh yeah, baby, I'll be there for you, I'll protect you. But then she's like,
totally
why
wearing the rubber?
Well, no, I mean, that's the thing. Like, he wouldn't even say that. Like, she wouldn't even bring it up. Like, because she didn't, like, understand about
Wait,
sperm.
where's your condom? The fuck's a condom?
Condom. Oh, God, what was that from?
It was that DBZ Abridged.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. Yeah, which is another thing I can put in the tag.
Not just the abridged, but also the original series.
Hey.
She just didn't know. So, like, Yang was completely unplanned. And she's like, I don't know why I have, like, morning sickness and I'm sluggish and I'm gaining all this weight and my boobs are getting bigger and all this stuff that she's just like, I don't know what's happening to me. What did you do to me?
I mean, I'm not complaining about the boobs, but...
Honestly, when you say that actually kind of makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I thought it was an interesting theory. I mean, I thought it makes Raven and Crow to look like fucking idiots, but, I mean... I can't deny
it's not like they're not smart. It's just there's stuff they didn't know because they didn't grow up in a city.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Like, they didn't grow up. They grew up around people who were like, kill and eat, or whatever they do.
Counterpoint, though, they were twins, and they never asked anyone about that.
What do you mean?
They're called the Bronwyn twins.
You can.
So they never asked
Yeah.
anyone what twins meant exactly?
I don't know if they would care. Maybe they only started being called twins after they got to Beacon. They probably thought it meant they were from the. I don't even know if any.
Maybe.
I don't even know if any of this is like rational, but it makes as much sense as anything else in Ruby.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it does make a good amount of sense.
So yeah, I mean, I don't know. And it's also just my stupid headcanon.
I like it.
So
I like it. It's a good headcanon.
Yeah, no, I like it too, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't looked at that thing, but from what I hear, like the minute they said, oh yeah, we're totally gonna try and actually dive into politics now, I'm just like, you fucking idiots.
Oh, did they say that?
Yes, they said they actually wanted to cover more political issues.
Who did?
The Genlock thing?
Oh man, Gray's a cunt. Fuck him. Just fuck him.
I know you're salty over being like disallowed, but like they said they want to be able to cover it, but also keep it more fun.
Yeah, let's cover politics and make it fun. Oh, hi, I'm Mitch McConnell. I think 28 million Americans deserve to die for not being born rich. Ho, 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 that's so much fun. Fuck everyone.
So I can't take it at the word because I haven't read it myself yet. I've only been taking it at the word of like the entire critics group that has read it. But by the sounds of it, I'm just like, no.
See, I skimmed the article earlier. I didn't really see the politics bit.
Now that I mentioned, and the character they've released an image of looks pretty generic, so I don't have high hopes. I have actually pretty low hopes for it.
I'm going cautiously optimistic.
You are a blithering idiot.
Yeah.
We're still over an hour on the recording, so I have
it's-
my work cut out for me.
Yeah, me and you have the multiple. Well, a lot of that is me getting my food, so you can cut a massive chunk of that out.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
But yeah, me and you can just bullshit for hours.
Yes.
But for the viewers' sake, I think we should cut it here.
Yeah, and we didn't really go off topic either.
No, it's more off topic when we have loads of people come in, because then we just
Yeah.
go off weird tangents because we're weird.
Yes, that is true. Well, that was productive.
Yeah, subscribe.
I probably just cut Raymond and Tom out of it completely.
That is true. have Tom and Raymond record their audio and video, but just don't edit them in. So
Yeah.
we're taking pauses to let them speak whilst fully knowing they're not going to be in the final product.
That'd be such a dick move.
That was the plot twist. They were here the whole time, but from the viewer's
Yes.
perspective, they have no idea. You know?